We're in a very open space, so maybe I might be echoing a little bit, but bear with me for the meantime. Anyway, hi. Can't remember the last time I sat down like this to talk in front of the camera, but we are back, kind of. Before we proceed, I'd like to take this moment to introduce you to as tamarind juice. Yeah. If you're seeing this video, hire me to shoot the juice and give me free juice, because to begin with, tamarind juice is like kwetu in Swahili. I knew it as kwetu. I came to learn to tamarind recently, and this holds a lot of story, a lot of history behind it. I had to wait. I was ready to check in. First of all, I got this from Tanzania because we can find it here, and I had to wait for a while in the check-in lane just because of this. But the person who brought it for me, bless their heart, Germany, they struggled a lot because first of all, these things are hard to find. I tried to find some on my way to the airport, but couldn't get it. So yeah. Cheers. It's heavenly. Okay. Hello, mambo, karibu, kwetu, and happy new year. I told this to some people the other day. I'm like, happy new year, because technically it's mid of the year, and who says we can start the year in June or July or even August? The year could start anytime, so happy new year. Because for me, this year is just very confusing. Anyways, today's video, I'm just going to be catching up a little bit with you guys, because I have been MIA, even if I've promised several times that I'll be consistent and post more. Hasn't happened yet, but I'm not giving up. I'll still keep working on it. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. We need your touch. If you see me looking down, it's because I'm looking at my notes. Sometimes I get sometimes my brain is not the best and the most reliable, so I have to rely on my notes for the meantime. Okay, also I had to change up my seat. As I said, Happy New Year! 2022 is still confusing to me. 2022 started off it started off well, to be honest. January, I took a vacation and it was a great time, great time. And then after that, it slowed down. It's 2022 was just going like this. Time was barely moving. And then let's say a month or two after that, time just kept speeding up, and we're in June. Somehow we're in June. I don't know, I don't understand, but we're in June. I hope I'm not the only one confused on how we got to June, but that's life. The reason I'm trying to make this my Happy New Year month, or the start of my new year, is because I don't know if I set goals for 2022. I actually did. I even started to make a vision board that didn't go through. Maybe I'll put some footage in here. And yeah, nothing has come through for 2022. All my goals, all my resolutions are just down the drain, and I just haven't worked on them this year, if that makes sense. And I just feel like I need a fresh start, and hopefully this time I am more consistent or more intentional with the things that I want to accomplish and the goals that I set. So hence why we have Happy New Year in June. Yeah, it's June, right? It's the beginning of June. Yeah, it's the beginning of June. I'll probably post this later on, but it's the beginning of June. Anyways, so before I proceed, let me just share a few clips of... Why am I looking at the side? Let me share a few clips of the things I've done or have filmed so far this year. Hopefully you enjoy, and then we'll get back and continue with the video. Alright, so about the encounters I've had this year, I feel like this year, in a very short period of time, I have made or come across new friends than I have in the past year. Like I would genuinely say every year I make new friends in one way or another. Probably most of the time it's like one or two. On the rare occasion it might be like a multiple of friends. Like last year I did make a lot of friends, or the 2020, but like most times it's like one or two new friends. However, this year I have made quite a few new friends. Oh, the lights keeps fading. But let's start off like in January. I met up with somebody that I've known for a long period, not long period of time, for a short period of time. But do you know those people who you meet in your life, and you feel like you've known them for forever, and you guys just click and connect? That's the kind of person this person is. And it was a great time. I had an amazing time. It's probably one of my favorite memories for 2022 so far. And very few things will beat that memory, but yeah, that's one of the people I encountered in January. And then fast forward, I came to encounter like a few more people. One of them is like another friend that I made last year, but we click in ways I don't understand myself. There's certain people who come into your life and you're just amazed by how quick you click and how much you get along. And then we go to spend some time together, and she's a blessing. I love her so much. I think we spent like just a few days together, but within that period of time, I don't know, it was just an incredible time for me. I cried, I laughed, I made fun of her. We had like we had a road trip together, we spent some time together, and yeah, she holds a special part in my heart, so I'm forever grateful for her. And then I made two more friends. I came across two more encounters through one of my friends who's also my very close friend. He's like very close friend, and they were also phenomenal human beings, very much, like very friendly, very outgoing. They just felt like family, and they did so much for me. They helped me so much in such a period of time. Like, have you ever met somebody and within 2 or 3, like you spent with them a couple of hours, let's say 1 or 2 days, but the amount of help they've offered you within that period of time, I can't find the words to express that. So you guys know yourselves. Thank you so much. I am very emotional. Like, I've been emotional lately, but I appreciate you. Like, I appreciate you guys for all that you did to help me, and you dedicated, took off your time. Like, I bothered you guys so much, but I am so thankful for you guys. You guys are heaven sent. And to the friend who introduced me to his friends, thank you so much as well. And then the last encounter was with somebody who, again, we met recently, and guys, I don't know how to say it. Like, I've just encountered people this year that helped me realize that humanity is beautiful. Like, human beings are beautiful beings, and they will help you when you need it. This person, they spent so much time helping me out. They ended up not sleeping. Like, they stayed awake for several days, maybe 2 or 3 days, and that's mostly because of me, and they were just there for me to, like, you don't know the place, so it's not good for you to be alone, blah 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 blah. And oh, this person, I can't find the words to express it. I'm not the best at giving thanks or saying thanks. Maybe I have to get better at it, and I try to find ways to express it. But again, you know yourself. I'm talking like Morse code or something. You know yourself. Thank you so much. I hope you never get to see this video, because basically you don't even have a YouTube channel. So hopefully you don't get to see this. But if you ever do, I appreciate you, and I'll keep saying this again. If you need me at any time, like, call me, text me. If I can be there, I will be there, because the time that I needed someone to be there, you are there, and you didn't have to be there. You didn't owe me anything. You didn't even know me that well, but you are there for me, and you're there for my friend, and I just can't thank you enough. And hopefully I can be there for you when you need me. Just like the kindness you showed to me, I'll forever remember it for the rest of my life, and maybe I can repay it in the smallest way. But yeah, I am so thankful for you as well. So those have been my encounters. Also, yeah, gosh, I forgot. Also, I encountered like some friends that we've been talking to since last year. How many were they? One, two, right? Two. Yeah, two of them. Came across them as well, in addition to everything. So to those friends as well, I had a good time. I had a fun time, and I can't wait to see you guys again. So yeah, those have been my encounters so far. Now let's talk about the lessons I've learned so far, like what has stuck with me. One of the first things that I've learned is that people come into your life for a reason. Like, nothing is a coincidence. Meeting someone, encountering someone is never a coincidence. A lot of times I tend to like think and overthink about reason why I meet certain people or why they've come into my life. Sometimes I doubt why they're in my life, because I have trust issues, but then again, from past experiences, I've not had the best experiences with certain people. So I have my guard up a lot. But through the encounters I've made this year, like in January, that person came into my life when I needed them. I wouldn't have had a smooth time last year had it not been for that person. Like, I went through a really rough patch, and they were there for me in an incredible way. I just don't explain it, but yeah, they came into my life at the proper time. And also the encounters I've had recently, these people came into my life at the perfect time. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I feel God works out things the way they should be. I was like, oh, okay, maybe it's just a coincidence. Life happens. We just meet people, and it's how it is. But yeah, nothing is a coincidence, honestly. Nothing is ever a coincidence. And nothing has given me more clarity than these recent events and these recent encounters, because had I not encountered those people, had those people not come into my life, I don't know how I would have gotten through. Yeah, I just needed them and they came into my life at the right time, right when I needed assistance, I needed help, I needed everything. They were there for me. So nothing happens as a coincidence. Nothing is a coincidence. The people who come into your life, they come into your life for a reason. Just if you take time to think about it, you can figure that out. Okay, my card was full, so I had to change up my card. As I was saying, moving on swiftly, another lesson I learned was to take care of myself. I'm an extroverted introvert, if that makes sense. With my friends, I'm extroverted. I'm the person who will just talk, make stories. We didn't want anybody to be bored. But there are times I need time for myself. To strangers, I'm very introverted. And there are times I just need to be on my own. I don't want people around me. I just want to be by myself. That doesn't mean I'm like in a bad space in life or anything. I just want my own space. I want just me and whatever I'm doing. I just don't want to see people around. And I wasn't able to get that for a while, and that just affected me. I don't think I realized how much it affected me, but it did affect me. And then these past 2 weeks, I just felt like I was drained, just drained. I love company. I love being around people. I enjoy the people who surround me. And sometimes I just need to remember that I need to take care of myself and spend time on my own and just nourish my soul and do things that bring me joy. So yeah, taking care of myself is an important thing that I'm learning. Okay, this one I learned recently, and I'm gonna paraphrase it, but I will ask the person again to say it the way they said it. But that statement holds like so much sentiment. Anyways, basically the statement was, sometimes you have to act stupid so you can learn something. Like, sometimes you have to stay quiet and act dumb so that you can learn a few things. Most people are open to telling you things if you act stupid. If you act like a know-it-all, chances are they'll just let you be and let you learn the hard way. But if you act dumb and stupid like you know nothing, then they'll open up and try to help you out. Sometimes in a good way, other times in a more like naive, boastful way. But there is no harm in staying quiet and playing dumb. You end up learning something one way or another. So that statement is one that has stuck with me. Like, I will carry it. I feel like that's the statement for the year for me. And the person who said that, I call them mzee wa mashairi, because like you'll sit down at some point, they'll just start talking about deep life stuff, and I do enjoy that. And yeah, so yeah, mzee wa mashairi is the one who told me that statement, and it's a great one that I will try to keep in mind and apply in my life in one way or another. Okay, so this is gonna be a long video. Just bear with me, sit down and get something to drink. I'm gonna post it. I'm gonna force myself to post this video, so bear with me if it's quite long. Okay, so something else that I learned is faith. My faith in humanity was restored, and this is just based like on an encounter that happened, and the fact that people who are friends but strangers can be there for me when I need them without knowing much about me. That surprised me a lot, and that just somehow restored my faith in humanity. Because at some point I feel like human beings, we are selfish. We care about ourselves. If something doesn't benefit us, we probably would put energy into it. But there's some decent human beings out there. So hold on to that faith. If you've also lost faith in humanity, I think it just takes one encounter for that faith to be restored. And your encounter might be on the way. So just don't give up on humanity as yet. Something else that I am learning is conflict resolution. I am a non-confrontational person. I don't like conflict. I don't know how to deal with conflict when conflict happens. I try to not address it because I am worried about how the other person might perceive it, or if something I say might be said in the wrong way, or they might feel some type of way. But I am learning to be a little bit more confrontational. So if there's conflict between me and somebody who I considered a friend, I'll probably give it time and just bring it up and address it and be like, I feel like A, B, C, D, and as your friend, I feel like A, B, C, D. So I'll find a way to address it. But if you're not my friend, good riddance. I wouldn't give energy into it. If we have a conflict, it's a conflict. We're human beings. We don't have to always get along. So yeah, with my friends, I'm learning to be more confrontational and express how I'm feeling on some occasions. Other occasions are a bit more difficult, but I'm trying. The last lesson I've been learning, or I've thought of that I can remember from the top of my head, is life is a gift. We don't, oh, as I said, I'm an emotional person this week. I've been an emotional mess. But anyway, we don't value life the way we should. Like, you don't understand how in an instant you can be good and well and just having a good time, and the next moment something happens. So life is a precious gift. Use it wisely. Make you happy, make other people happy. Spend time with the people you love, because life is not guaranteed. Good health is not guaranteed. If you have the gift of having good health, and if you're alive and you're breathing, be appreciative of that. I know for a fact I haven't been appreciating life as much as I could, and I will be working more on that. But yeah, I'm learning to value life, because life is just it's never guaranteed, and it's one of those blessings that we find minor, but they're one of the biggest blessings that we can have in our lives. So take time to be grateful to God for the life that you have, and use the life that you have wisely. Spend it with people you love and care for, and try to make a positive impact, not only to yourself, but to the people around you. Okay, so moving forward for the rest of the new year, for the rest of 2022, I have a few things that I want to be working on. One of them is to just nourish the relationships in my life. I have to find practical ways to do that, but just to spend time checking on my friends, checking on the people that I care for. Call them once in a while, reach out, because I have been doing a terrible job this year in reaching out to my friends and checking with them. So that is something I really have to spend time on. Also, I want to learn more about myself. This is something I'm always working on. There's so much I don't know about myself, and so much to learn about myself. So I need to spend time proactively learning about myself. I could journal about it. I could start to ask myself deep questions, start evaluating my reaction to different situations, and just think deeply about the things that happen in my life and how that affects me. So there's that as well. And then I also want to allow myself to be open to new encounters and new people in my life, and also allow the people who are already in my life to be there for me, because I have a hard time seeking help. I have a hard time accepting help, and it would be great if I could be more proactive in asking for help when I need it. And when someone offers assistance, I can easily accept it without thinking too much into it, or thinking about their intentions and all these thoughts that go through my brain as an overthinker. So just, yeah, be open to the people who come into my life, but not too open, because not everybody has good intentions. And also accept help or ask for help when I need it. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. The other goals are just the normal goals: content creation, doing this and doing that. Those are more goals I set every year and don't get done most of the time. But I think this video is more heartfelt, more personal, more, I don't know how else to explain it, but I know I will look back to this video at some point, and this will be a good way to reflect on this stage of my life. So thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end of this video, geez, might as well be friends, because if you can listen to me talk for this long, you have a potential of being good friends, and hopefully we can connect follow me on Instagram, bintimalu.com. I would like to get to know you guys more. As said, I do like making new friends. I feel like each friend that is currently in my life right now plays a role in my life, and I feel like they have made me a better person in one way or another. So yeah, I would love to make more new friends, and hopefully I can get to know you guys better, and we can maybe make a small friend group, community group for this channel and for the different platforms. So yeah, maybe that's something I should be working on for the rest of the year. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. And remember to keep spreading the African love, or whatever kind of love you have to offer, because there's no room for hate. Kwaheri.